on the life of the church which make the sharpest contrast with it. And I've just alluded to that with some of the quotations from the end of chapter 12 and then from chapter 13, verse 8 following. Donovan says, there is to be no retaliation for evil received, no seeking of vengeance or vindication, only love for the enemy, which entrusts the whole of judgment to the decisive act of God. The precise payment of dues within the secular order contrasts with the unmeasured and uncalculating bestowal of love within the community. So there is this tension here that we are called to live in a particular way as God's people, as followers of Jesus. That doesn't mean that we have absolutely nothing to do and dismiss the political authorities, but there is a contrast in our way of life and their calling within the wider world. The precise payment of dues within the secular order contrasts with the unmeasured and uncalculating bestowal of love within the community. Sorry, that's repeated at the end of the previous slide. So we've got to recognise this tension, and that obviously is laid within Christian tradition, and we may pick up some of this in discussion and question and answers at the end. To those who have said, well, Christians can't participate really in that because it goes against the whole calling of the church, and you have had a tradition with the Radical Reformation, Anabaptists, and the Mennonite tradition, which has taken that. Others have said no, that Christian can recognise, because those in political authority can be God's servants in what they are doing, it is not at all wrong for those who are God's people to take part in that, recognising what that particular calling and role involves. And we'll look at some of the debates that have taken place in Christian history about how those might be held together. So that's Romans 13. I'll pause then in case there's anything anyone wants to say, and then I'm going to move on to the other strand, what we might call the classic critical text in the New Testament, another chapter 13 from the end of the Bible in the book of Revelation.